Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 746, and today's topic is the medicinal uses of coca leaves alkaloid, which is called cocaine. And cocaine alkaloid is globally well known to everybody because of its therapeutic, narcotic, and also its medicinal uses. Coca plant is served and it is cultivated in some hilly area, mountain area, that is at the height of 2000 to 600 feet. And mostly these coca plants, they are cultivated in South American countries like Colombia, Peru, Bolivia, and some other countries. But to my knowledge and my understanding, now internationally they have decided to ban the cultivation of coca plantation globally. Only 2 countries are allowed, they are permitted to cultivate this coca plant, and these 2 countries are Peru and Bolivia. That is 2 South American countries. And Colombia is given the license to manufacture or synthesize in their factory and laboratories, testing all this to crystallize the pure cocaine alkaloid. And this plant is just like tea plantation. And nowadays, even in some countries, after getting license, like in India and Indonesia, even where there are hilly area, like in Nigeria, for example, in Yola, that is some area is there, mountain where they are cultivating the tea leaf. There it can be cultivated. But of course, no country is allowed because it is strictly prohibited because of its, we can say, addiction problem, because many people, they are addicted. And chronic addiction because of that reason, and it is very much, we can say, central nervous system stimulant. And once anybody who is addicted, his memory and his brain cells, they are all damaged. Damaged means they are not capable of doing the normal work. And this cocaine is medicinally very important, because somebody who is suffering from cancer, chronic cancer, it is given to suppress the pain, and it works as an anesthesia. And in hospitals, in surgery, even in dentistry, for local anesthesia, it has lot of medicinal importance. That's why 2 countries, Peru and Bolivia, are allowed to cultivate this plant. And what they are doing in Peru and that South American countries, Bolivia, the farmers, they know the processing. They will cut the leaves from the plant, and at least 3 times in a year they can cut. And 100 kg leaves, once it is dried under shade, so 100 kg of leaves, once they are processing, because it is processed and it is changed into paste. And once paste, it is converted into paste, so 100 kilogram of leaves will give 1 kg of paste. 100 kilogram leaves will give 1 kg paste. And this another, for example, 200 kilogram will give 2 kg paste, of coca leaves, and 2 kg coca leaf will give 1 kg cocaine. So from 200 kilogram of coca leaves converting into a paste, and that paste is processed in Colombia. What they are doing, actually they will prepare the paste. That will be in Peru and Bolivia. And after preparation the paste, because these farmers, they are expert, they are cultivating, they will send it to Colombia. And in Colombia, in their laboratories, they will do all the testing and they will start processing in their factories, and it will be treated with alkali maybe ammonia and carbonate, and then it will be converted into alkaline salt, and again it is liberated by esterification, and then in the form of cocaine hydrochloride. It will be crystallized in amorphous white powder form, and that is called cocaine. And cocaine is used orally, it is used in injection, by giving injection, and also smoke, by smoking. So 3 methods are there where people are addicted. And in Peru and many South American countries where in mountain area it is grown, the native of those countries, they chew it, and by chewing they have the effect that they will not feel hungry, they will feel full, and also they will be feeling relaxed mentally and physically. Is because of the impact of this coca leaf alkaloid that is called cocaine. And this cocaine, actually it is a type of derivative of tropine derivative alkaloids. And these tropine derivative alkaloids, they are 5-member tropane ring, and with that your pyrrolidine and piperidine, these 2 nucleus are attached, and that is called actually cocaine. And we have 2 sources of this tropine alkaloid. So first I will be discussing about the tropine alkaloid and their structure, and after that I will be going so that it will be very clear. And I want to discuss this chapter thoroughly so that students or those people who are in pharmacy, or even if they are not chemists, at least they should understand what is cocaine and how they are getting it in the market and what are their effects. And this cocaine, once it is purified, it is practically it is allowed for pharmaceutical and medicinal purpose, but only 10% is going for that purpose. Even in Bolivia and South American countries, up to 30% what production they are getting, they are locally consuming in the form of leaf. What they will do, they will take the leaf, they will put some lime, the calcium hydroxide, and they will chew. That calcium hydroxide is enough alkaline to convert that into alkaline form, and cocaine is liberated. That is tropine alkaloid, and they will get the good mood and relaxed, and also they will not be feeling hungry. So they are already locally using these leaves up to 30%. Only 70% they are processing into paste, and that paste is sent to Colombia. And from Colombia is the center of processing of the cocaine. Globally, everybody knows the Colombia, and even America is so much fed up because from Colombia today, up to today's date, to my information, it goes up to 80 to 90 tons of cocaine crystalline product to America. And globally they are, everywhere they are sending. And in some countries, if you are carrying cocaine powder in grams, there is capital punishment. many countries, because it can destroy the generation, because it has very strong, addiction property. Once anybody who starts taking it as a crack means is a very concentrated form of cocaine hydrochloride, and that's why the word cracking is given, crack. And that crack means if somebody is addicted, it is very difficult, and only few gram, maybe 10 to 15 gram, if somebody is not addicted, is enough to, even sometimes he will be paralyzed or even he may die. And those who are addicted, they are so much immune that even up to 50 gram they can take. And it is very difficult to get rid of from that addiction once they are addicted. The only good thing is that since it is very, very costly, so the most of these cocaine are consumed by elite, super rich people. Mostly the film actor, actresses, industrialists, super rich people. Because few gram may cost up to millions of naira, hundreds of thousands of naira. So a poor man cannot afford. So that is the reason. So now, before going to its all explanation, first let me explain the nucleus, that is tropine alkaloid, or commonly sometimes in some book they call it tropane alkaloid. Actually, tropane is the 5-member ring which is present in that alkaloid. On that name it is given, and this type of tropine alkaloid is found in Solanaceae family as well as in coca leaves. So here the medicinal uses of coca leaves alkaloid, and commonly known as cocaine, and the botanical name of the plant is Erathoxylum coca, and it belongs to family Erathoxyliaceae. And Erathoxyliaceae is very, very important family, and from alkaloidal point of view, and actually mainly these tropine alkaloids are responsible for such type of alkaloids. And these tropine alkaloids, mainly they are found in two group of plants. One is called solanaceous plants, those plants which are belonging to Solanaceae family. And these Solanaceae alkaloids are tropine alkaloids, and commonly sometimes it is called also tropane alkaloid. Tropane alkaloid is given in the name of this 5-member ring. So that's why, because of this ring, and this ring is the derivative of these two alkaloid. One is called piperidine and other one is called pyrrolidine. So the pyrrolidine and piperidine derivative of tropane, and that is also called tropine alkaloid. And these tropine alkaloids, they are found in Solanaceae family, and the second group is found in coca. They are known as coca alkaloids. They are found in coca leaves, and that coca leaf, that tropine or tropane alkaloid is nothing but they have the same type of nucleus, and it is called cocaine. So this is very clear picture. This such type of nucleus is there in cocaine. So tropine alkaloids, which is commonly known as tropane alkaloids also, and there are mainly two sources of these tropane or tropine alkaloids. That is, one is Solanaceous from Solanaceae family, and other one is from coca leaves in the form of cocaine. And these are the derivatives of these acids whose structures are given, and they will combine with those nitrogenous nucleus of cocaine, and it will be known as derivatives of tropine or tropane. So the tropine alkaloids are especially found in Solanaceae family and coca leaves, and propene alkaloids are propane derivatives, and propane ring is composed of pyrrolidine and piperidine, and those is pyrrolidine and piperidine ring structures and propane ring structures. I have already shown the structure, and they are the main constituent of cocaine alkaloid in the form of derivatives, sometimes in the form of ester, sometimes cocaine ester or cocaine hydrochloride in that form. And there are mainly two important types of propane alkaloids. Number one is solanaceous propane alkaloids, and number two is coca alkaloids, and that coca alkaloid is nothing but mainly cocaine. The acids which are associated, one is that is called tropic acid, and the second one is isobutyric acid, third one is tigric acid, and fourth one is isovaleric acid. And these four acids, they are associated with propene or propane alkaloid in the form of cocaine nucleus, and these acids are present in alkaloid, and propene may, by loss of water, they combine in the form of derivatives. So here I will stop, and I will be discussing the second part of cocaine. And let me make it clear. Now I am discussing the propene alkaloid from coca leaf source, and other from Solanaceae family propene alkaloids I will be discussing later on. So first let me thoroughly discuss what is cocaine and its uses and its medicinal importance. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.